What's going on, friends? Friends and pals and everything in between. I got a video here from Mr. Penquinz0, aka Charlie. He's going to break down the fight between Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Who I don't even care, dude. I can't stand either of them. One of the Paul brothers and whoever he fought, Dylan. I don't know. Two scumbags fighting each other. Big whoop, right? Anyway, let's get into it. Let me throw my headphones on real quick, change my sound over so I can record this properly. Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing? And let's take a listen.
This isn't a video I'm super enthusiastic to make, mainly just because I find the topic super uninteresting and more worthless than an NFT. It is about the Logan Paul-Dylan Dennis fight. A lot of people keep asking me, what did I think of it? Did I watch it? Well, first and foremost, I'm proud to say I passed the Turing test here. I proved my sentience by being smart enough to not get scammed into paying money for this because I knew it was going to be a fucking snooze fest. This would have no chance of being actually entertaining. I dislike both fighters. I dislike Logan Paul more than I dislike Dylan Dennis, but they're both scammers. But there was no world.
Literally, both scammers. CoffeeZilla did a great video on that subject, and maybe I'll do a follow-up one on that one. But dude, yeah, just terrible people, dude, terrible people. And for some odd reason, the world is like glorifying these freaking scam artists. And if you're honest, dude, you're gonna get thrown to the wolves. So you might as well just be a piece of shit, right? No, don't do that.
This is an anime.
Oh, what have I done?
Where all of a sudden some super underpowered character can perform really well if he just believes hard enough. And I don't think Dylan even believes in himself. He was really just trying to make as much money as he possibly could in a short amount of time off the back of all this, and clearly didn't even try when it comes to training. And now he's throwing even more of a temper tantrum on Twitter about all of it. But there was no world where he was actually going to be victorious here. Which I feel like everyone aside for some brainwashed zombies knew would be the case. Anyone who knows anything at all about Dylan Dennis knows that the only thing he is capable of delivering is shame. And not for himself. He is truly shameless. He's immune to it. He was born without the ability to feel shame. He will promote any scam that offers him $1. This fucking goofball would be promoting asbestos if they gave him a $10 bill. I'm talking about the shame he delivers is to the viewer that wasted their time watching him. He turns everything that he's a part of into an absolute fucking circus. He couldn't have made himself look like more of a clown if he had worn a red nose and honked it in the middle of the match than he did with how this actually played out. He's a fucking joke of a fighter, and everybody knew that, except for the people he was able to mislead with his very effective campaign of shitting on Logan Paul's wife going into it. And he made a huge spectacle out of it, which drove a ton of sales, but he at no point ever stood a single chance of winning this, and most people knew that. And it's exactly how it played out, but it was even more embarrassing than I could have ever possibly fucking imagined. The author of 50 Shades of Grey couldn't have made something more shameful for Dylan Dennis than what happened here. It is so bad. He landed 16 punches compared to Logan Paul's 102, and half the time he spent it with his face down in Logan Paul's nutsack, literally huffing his ball fumes and gobbling on his wiener. And if he wasn't doing that, then he rolled onto his back with his legs up in the air, looking like he's trying to try something out of the Kama Sutra. When watching the highlights of this fight, it actually just seems like you're watching Logan Paul training footage, but his punching bag is animatronic, so it moves a little bit. Half of the time, Dylan Dennis is just covering up and letting Logan wail on him, literally slap him around like a slab of meat, or like a pizza dough being tossed in the air, but with fists. Dylan Dennis is just a knuckle sandwich magnet. It is pathetic. I actually feel really bad for anybody who bought into watching this and expected it to be a real fight. Dylan was so concerned with trying to get Logan into a headlock, which never happened, that he completely forgot that it's supposed to be a fight. So all he did was just sit there, smile occasionally, get blasted, and then, go to the ground to try and grapple with him, end up just fucking biting on his scrotum, then scramble back up. It was just so stupid. It was so fucking stupid. I already know this won't be the last time we see Dylan Dennis in, a big boxing promotion or anything, because
oh yeah, because Floyd Mayweather's gonna want to fight him next, right? Nah.
Even though he is a turbo weenie, he is extremely effective at getting people to purchase your event.
Turbo weenie scammer.
He's really good at trolling online. He's good at rallying people to his side, even though it's just complete hopium that he has even the slightest chance in these matches. And also, there's only like a 60% chance he shows up to what he agrees to. He dodges more commitments than he did Logan Paul's punches. Like, he ducked out of KSI's fight not too long ago, and I think there's just a great chance that if he agrees to something, he might not follow through with it. You're already gambling on if the event's even going to happen, but somehow he's able to, through really non-stop, relentless trolling, get people to forget all of that and just believe in the magic like Disney World. They believe in him and they buy into it. So, he's a great marketing tool. And not only that, he is a great stat booster. If this was an online video game, he would be banned for inflating other people's ranks. Like, this is the kind of guy you just farm for elo. He goes out there, he gets brutalized, the opponent that brutalizes him feels good, looks good in front of the whole crowd, everyone laughs at the joke that is Dylan Dennis, and he gets paid some money for helping inflate the other guy's numbers.
That's what it is, dude. That's been the entire saga of Logan Paul fucking boxing, right? Like, I just want to get these people on and inflate my numbers and be on TV and sell prime energy that doesn't actually provide actual hydration. Blah. It's freaking ridiculous.
Like, it's a really effective hustle, and the cycle repeats. It's smart. Like, I get why Dylan continues to play this role, and he plays it well. But that doesn't mean that it makes for entertaining fights nor worth the money to watch it. At the end of the day, it's the audience whose time was wasted, and it just sucks. Like, I don't think there's anyone that watched this fight and enjoyed it, unless you were there just to watch Dylan Dennis make a fool of himself. In that case, you probably got exactly what you hoped for. So yeah, anyway, these are my full thoughts on the Logan Paul vs. Dylan Dennis fight. Overall, they both suck, but Dylan Dennis did lose this fight in a pathetic fashion. That's about it. So yeah.
Good video, Charlie. Good video. I am subscribed to you. This is just my new Storytime account, so let me go ahead and add to your numbers, my good man. But yeah, always appreciate Mr. Moist Critical, aka Penquinz0, aka Charlie, breaking down the things. He's always got good thoughts and humor, and anyway. So yeah, they're both big pieces of sheesh, and I'll do the reaction to CoffeeZilla's video next. In case you haven't seen that, I'll also link to everything in the descriptions, obviously. So yeah, that'll be it for now. See ya in a few.